I want to say a very big thank you to you all that have stood for humanity. I call it humanity. I call it humanity. I call it for what it is. Justice for Mohbad. Justice for Mohbad. That is what we'll keep talking about. We will not stop talking about justice for Mohbad. I am very sure that a lot of people are aware of Ilerioluwa Promise Aloba, a budding music artist, someone who is said to take over the music industry. Somehow he met his demise in a mysterious way. Until today, the conspiracy to cover up, the conspiracy to hide, the conspiracy to lie, all of this conspiracy, it is so appalling. How is it possible that CCTV that the police could get is only that of the nurse, where Wunmi, that has been tagged the wicked widow, was seen opening the gate, the door, and that's it. No video clip of before and after. All the police wanted was to nail the nurse. They care less about nailing the person that opened the door. Is that the hospital? Now, I know the nurse can be held responsible for administering what she is not authorized to administer. She is an auxiliary nurse. She's not a proper nurse. She didn't go to any nursing school. But we know that this has been there for a while. It's been there for a while in our medical field. They are not supposed to be called auxiliary, but they give them that glorified name, auxiliary nurse. They are supposed to be called carers, nursing assistant. Okay, nursing assistant means auxiliary. They are supposed to be called carers so that they can know what they are. But maybe they've upgraded a bit. They call them auxiliary nurses. We have them all over the place. Their services are cheap. Now, with all of the stories that unfolded, with all that revolve around the demise of Mohbad, it's quite unfortunate that the nurse has not been able to speak, to say what she saw. Because the account of the police, what they said, and what Mohbad's father saw, we want to connect the dots together. Prime Boy said there is nothing like any body liquid in red that the police said that Mohbad bled previously. They say he bled profusely, that there was so much. So how come we don't see none of it in the car? Was it cleaned up? What about the driver that drove Mohbad? What about the security? What about the security? What happened to them? What about the security? What happened? How come they've not been called? Why haven't they been called? That's the question. Why haven't they been called to tell us what they saw? Have they been called by the police to speak? These are questions that begs for an answer. Have they been called to speak? What about the dots that needs to be connected together? And why is this happening this way? How come everything that is supposed to be for justice for Mohbad is manipulated in a way so as not to get justice? How come Wunmi somehow is being favored? How? Why is it that the prime suspect who we saw on camera placing items in the coffin of Mohbad is still allowed to walk around freely. Money is being donated to her. How does that make sense? How come people are not able to see past this feminine manipulations that has been existing for a while? But I'm glad that this is no longer the same, because at the beginning, people got upset at Mohbad's father. They said, oh, why did this man quickly lay his son to rest? Not until the man came out to tell us why he did what he did. Until date, there are still some evil people who want to blame the man, saying, oh, he went after. Why? We know the reasons why some of them speak this way. They are speaking this way because they are connected to the evil circle around Wunmi, so they need to stand together as well. Look, you have to be careful when you listen to some of these people. Don't think they are speaking because they just need to speak. I've divided them into category: the ignorant, the evil, wicked, and those that have been paid to do what they do. If you pay them tomorrow to speak wicked words, evil words about their own parents, they will. They come in different forms. They can be bloggers, they can be anything. They will speak. There was a time they said, oh, Mohbad's father went to Mohbad's house, took Mohbad's clothes and jewelry, stole it. How bad can people be? Even if the man took his son's jewelry. I don't understand. I don't really understand. And most of these people speaking, if they experience this, the action that they are going to take, you'll be surprised. Some of them have gone through one or two. There was one, I think his name is called Nedu. He was screaming like, a lost soul when he wanted to confirm if the children that he has been taking care of belong to him. Nedu. He has one of these podcasts. I heard him clearly saying that, why are they talking about DNA? They should forget about DNA since Mohbad, RIP, knowing that the little boy belongs to him. How do you know? What do you know happened? This shows the type of people. And the reason this type of person that has gone through something similar will speak this way is because they are trying to be, on the same side as some of their wicked crew. So sad. Mohbad's father was left alone. Left alone. Not until right-thinking people who are deep understanding that they could process what is going on. Not until they came out to no, this is not possible. This is not right. People started looking inwards. They started connecting the dots together. And they arrived to this conclusion. Thank God that Brekete decided to take over. And we are waiting. We are waiting to see, because there is no other platform that Mohbad's father could take his tears, pain, agony to. The other one he went to, we know what happened. Oriyomi Hamzat, he washed his hands off because of conflict of interest. He didn't want to go against Femi Falana, the lawyer representing Wunmi, and not Mohbad, because lawyer Falana is not seeking for justice for Mohbad. Apart from the coroner inquest that they came up with, which has not established or made any difference, we are not seeing him push or press. We are not seeing him speak about autopsy and toxicology. We are not seeing him say anything. We are not seeing him make any move towards that. So how is he fighting for justice for Mohbad? How is he seeking for justice for Mohbad? He's not seeking for justice for Mohbad. Not at all. Until date, autopsy, toxicology. We are still waiting, and we know it is impossible. In fact, there are people who have quickly connected and contacted the US that they claim this is being done. They say there is nothing of such. Nothing of such. Not on Mohbad's name. Ileri Oluwa Promise Aloba. Nothing of such in the US. So can it be that the state government is simply lying about this, hoping that this will go down? I mean, it will end the way it started. Is that what they wish to achieve? Because this is getting to 6 months. How is it possible? It is not possible. Not at all. Not possible. How is this? How is it this way? How is it this way? I don't know what you guys think of this one. Drop your comment, like, and share. See you guys in the next update.